is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
AM.
On 95.1 Nigeria Info, Abuja. Let's talk.
The Current Affairs Show. This is Morning Crossfire. Crossfire on 95.1 Nigeria Info.
Thank you for staying tuned. 10 minutes past 8 a.m. right here. Let's get into open mic for today. What's your biggest take from the week? It'd be great to hear from you. But when was the last time you spoke to yourself? I mean, positive thoughts, all right? Some people see it as weird and out of place. But every now and again, it's okay to talk to yourself, yeah? And just ensure you encourage yourself the best way that you can. Let's get to your biggest takes right now for the week or from the week. 0700 951 0000 08095974869. Those are the numbers to call at this time. You can also reach out on WhatsApp, send a message, or call 080-9993-0137. We're also live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, and I'm looking forward to having you subscribe and join the Nigeria Info family. Welcome to you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, speaking Itodo.
Good morning.
Agaba Iduwan.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Salas.
Welcome, Salasi.
Open mic, right?
Yes, it is.
I want to start by greeting Pen Okeze, aka Civilian IG. If you listen to the Nigerian Info, I greet you, sir. And I want to greet the listeners and callers of this wonderful, great radio station. This is the last family that I've ever met. I want to appreciate you for giving us the privilege. It's not our right, but a privilege given to us to call and to contribute. And sometimes you people caution us when you see us driving on the wrong path. You call us to order. I want to start by saying we are Islia Sharibu. We are at the Burning Yawuri girls. We are at the remaining Chubo girls that we are promised that they will be reunited with their family. The King Itodo, I watched video about 3 days ago. I couldn't sleep. This video is by this monster called Bandit in Niger State here. I told you, Niger State is not far from the seat of the government. If they can be able to trace Nnamdi Kanu all the way from Kenya to this country, and he was arrested and brought back, why can't they get these people? You see that video, in fact, if I send that video to you, in fact, you will feel the pains of those people going. You see this monster shooting their captives on their foot. In fact, I was just imagining, and they are calling for them, they have the video, sharing everything. Thinking, if I happen to say anything about government, they will trace me where I am right now. Somebody is still talking against the former president's wife. They trace that guy, that student. I remember somebody said something about the Kaduna State governor that time, former Kaduna State governor. They traced guy to Lagos, and they got arrested that guy. They traced another person to Port Harcourt, and the person was arrested. Why can't they get these people? And sometimes people will be released from the captive. Can't the government get the information from these people to know the location for where they are? All of us, they also register our phones. We all register our phones. How could bandits have the audacity to video, to record, and to send the video to the public? And we have the intelligence, we have the NIA, we have the NSA, we have the DSS, we have all the security intelligence in this country. And this is the seat of the government. I am pained.
All right.
Today victims were yesterday survivor. Tomorrow victims, we are today survivor. Anybody listening to me can be victim of insecurity. Sometimes when we talk, they say we are shouting because it hasn't get to you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Salasi, for sharing your thoughts right there. Good morning to you.
Salasi, good morning once again, my brother Salasi. I feel our pain because it's all our pain. And I hope the new crop of service chiefs with the NSA will put a stop to some of these things. I remember humble self Abubakar Ali, aka Tinubu Pekin, calling from PW Kubwa.
Welcome to you.
Not PW. I'm calling from somewhere.
Okay. Go ahead.
Itodo.
Yes.
I think the decision to remove this fuel subsidy is one of the biggest audacious, move by Mr. President. And you can see the boomeranging effect already in our neighboring countries of Nigeria Republic, Chad, Cameroon, Benin Republic, and Togo. You understand? So it means Nigeria has been busy subsidizing fuel for all these countries for all these years without us knowing. Don't tell me you have not seen the video from Cameroon where some Cameroonian citizens are insulting our president for removing the subsidy. Are they Nigerians? But they are feeling the brunt more than us. So, Mr. President, we are solidly behind you. And I want you, Mr. President, also to hurriedly, as a matter of urgency, unify the exchange rate as well. If you can do that, believe you me, before the end of this year, the ripple effect will be so much monumental that people will begin to understand and see the bigger picture that they have not been able to see now. Mr. President, you have started on the right pedestal and right trajectory. I pray and hope you keep and sustain it and move it to the top-notch higher. Mr. President, we are proud of you. Keep doing the best to salvage the nation. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity, Nigeria Info. Thank you.
Thank you, Babaka. Welcome to you. Sorry about that. Dual's callback. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Chuck. I'm calling from Worcester. I want to talk about the next president and talking about balancing power in the East.
Go ahead, Charles.
To the best of my knowledge, any evil politician using the East for his selfish or her selfish interest in order for balanced power speaks for themselves. The East have not built the bridges yet. That's what the populists believe. Until we finish the bridge is what we are building. So all this Okano and his group should go and continue their politics, not using the East to gain their personal interest as Senate president. The East does not need it. Have a wonderful day.
Have a good one too. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Welcome.
My name is Daniel. I'm coming from Usetu.
Welcome to you, Zion. What's your open mic on today?
Actually, the what I intend to talk about is about the growing monopoly that is putting the GDP at the lowest ebb and producing power for people. We've seen monopoly transfer from PACN to the discourse. Now nobody can have control because there's no competition. People pay so much. There's no one to complain to. And the government have left the people helpless. Equally, if you look at the refinery, it is about to be transferred to another bigger monopoly. We have succeeded in producing, very powerful people who are denying the common people from excelling. And that has informed why poverty is increasing and a few people are getting richer. So the government of the day, should be able to couch the economy or the system to create egalitarian society where people have opportunity to compete, to do business in refinery, in cement, in household items, and so on and so forth. With that, that's really making some people to be super rich and others are getting poorer. Refining is not a rocket science. If villagers in the creek can refine petroleum, it means if given opportunity, many industry players can be in the industry so have sufficient fuel because crude oil is given to us by God. And of course, we can refine it for the good of the people. It's not for the good of the powerful people in government who have hijacked government apparatus to the good of themselves.
All right.
And to the disadvantage of the poor people. Thank you and God bless.
God bless you too. This is Open Mic. What's your biggest take of the week? You can call in or send a message to air those thoughts at this time. Let's hear from you right now. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Honorable Itodo.
Welcome to you.
My name is Justice of Peace.
Go ahead.
Honorable.
Yes.
I would like to talk on this Erofai's comment concerning the Islamic dominance. Permit me to say that a lot of people criticized what he said. A lot of people condemned it. But for me, I see what his comments as indeed the truth of a game plan. Because today, my brother, you have heard that some Christians have to change their name to Islamic name in order to get promotion in their place of work.
Where did this happen?
My brother, it happened. It happened for this town. Unless you are not aware, they have to answer Ibrahim Muhammad in order to get promotion. Today, we saw a whole lot of appointments or cabinets being dominated, especially the past administration, by this. Okay, we saw what happens in last administrations. A Muslim man rules in a country where we have very strong two religion, and a rule finish, he hand over to another Muslim man. If Mr. Bola Tinubu happens to have opportunity to rule for 8 years, another Muslim man from the north will take over.
You can't be so sure about that. Okay, just assuming.
Okay. But in all, what then do we call the dominance? I will tell you for truth and for free. A church like Dunamis Church in Airport Road, we know hundreds of thousands of people that go into that church. I tell you, they have applied for pedestrian walk in that place in order to avert accident and danger. It has not been approved for many years. For many years. People struggle to cross the road. We know the danger. Why? Because of these kind of things we are talking about. But I am not against what is going on. I am only against our bishops, our GOs, who have made to acquire wealth and plant churches all over the world to have access to those countries' resources, but fail to stand out. Today there was a comment that there was a bill that was passed second reading a few weeks ago about Christians' religious regulations. Is going on. None of them has speak out. Till the day the president was sent for it, they will now come and shout. Blah, 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 blah. I pray that the day will not come whereby they will have to be detected for on how to climb pulpit, what to say in the pulpit, because they keep quiet. My prayer again is that Jesus Christ himself will come and defend his blood at the cross of Calvary, because the people he called his servant today are only after buying private jets, acquiring and all that, not to defend the religion that their father lived for them. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you for sharing your thoughts right there. But you would also note that a lot of religious leaders and bodies have come out to state that no one should pay attention to the former governor of Kaduna State, that what that video making the rounds, that made the rounds earlier in the week, is just his call for attention, and nothing of the sort is happening in Nigeria. So let's all support each other, and we're all equal, so we should treat each other equally and just the right way. Now, regarding the bill that you spoke about, set standards for Christian practice, and it passed its second reading at the Senate. The bill was sponsored by Senator Binos Yaro, representing Adamawa South Central District, and he claimed that the center, when established, would aid in resolving the country's inappropriate practice of religion, which, according to him, had in the past led to issues. Now, weighing in on this, Senator Estefanus Giang of the Plateau North Senatorial District argued that improperly practiced religion has fostered radicalism. And Giang noted that religion could be a source of strength and national solidarity if followed properly, adding that the bill, when established, will create a curriculum for Christian education. So I hope this gives you a bit of insight as to what that particular bill is about. Welcome to you.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning to you. Can you share your thoughts in 40 seconds, please?
My name is Jerry from Asaba.
Welcome, Jerry.
I'm not supporting what they always telling me, when it happens, now the masses will hear it.
What exactly are you speaking of? What's your biggest take? I need to understand what you're driving at right now.
I'm speaking aspect of last caller that you say that they say that you ignore the Aerofy. No, nobody should ignore that kind of statement. It's only them that will ignore it, because if it happens, they will just lie in this country. So my thought is in this energy power in Nigeria. You see, to me, what is disturbing me now, because I don't want to hear about national grief. what we're supposed to hear now for this government is on ground that state agreed. State generate their own power.
Okay.
National grid has to do us a harm than good. You know what? To me, we don't want national grid. And thank God our past government have signed a state that generate their own power.
All right, Jerry.
Is this now that 10 years expire this year? The agreement between power and the federal government expired this year.
All right, Jerry. Thank you for your thoughts. Let's go on this break.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is 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 Nigeria Info.
Does not take advantage, intimidate, or diminish his subjects. Now, it is time to hold our leaders accountable. We need a U-turn from them to realize that they have responsibilities to change lives and situations for the better and start doing the right thing. We need desperate efforts and real commitment to the plight of the Nigerians. And Tosin Rotipin says, good morning. You guys are doing a great job watching from Wuse too. Thank you. Hello to you, Vahila Luca. Thank you so much for joining in as well. This is Open Mic. Let's hear your biggest take this week. And you can call in 0700 951 0000 and 08095 974869. You can also send a WhatsApp message to 080 99930137. And this one right here from social engineer comrade Itodo. The title of my open mic is Our Women and Their Representation in Decision Making. For years now, it has become obvious that our women folks are extremely poorly represented in decision making in the country. In the Senate and House of Reps, for example, only a few of them are found, and this has been the case from independence till date. This to me negates the natural order of nature or God. I postulate so because God, in his infinite wisdom, makes the population of man and woman almost equal. Our wise African ancestors did recognize this natural order, hence some gave enough representation to women. Among the pre-colonial Igbo land, and to some extent up to date, women have a parallel government like men. In Anyoma in Delta State, for example, women are allowed to have their own Igwe, who coordinates all matters concerning women in our present Nigeria. Women are extremely marginalized in Nigeria right now in decision making, and this is not good for overall development of our people and nation. We have re-Africanized our social order, or we have to, as the way out. Social engineer comrade Itodo sharing his thoughts right there. Let's take some of your calls right now. You can call via the WhatsApp line. Ensure that when you call in, move away from your device, state your name, your location, and give us your biggest take for the week. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you, Itodo. This is Ali from this energy.
Welcome, Ali.
This open mic, is that?
Yes, it is.
Thank you very much. I think my own open mic is that Nigeria we should be patriotic. We should see ourselves as one, not to be, bringing issue to join issues. I want to understand when people are saying that the last administration want to Islamitize Nigeria. So up to now, I have not seen where they said either a state or anywhere has been Islamatized.
Islamize. Islamize.
Islamize. We talk of President Muhammad Buhari or Muslim ticket. But we have forgotten that during PDP administration, we have Okonjo-Iweala. That is from one part of the country. We have people like Dizani, which is Minister of Finance and Minister of Petroleum. We have people like Stella Odua, Ehedioha. All of these people are holding political posts, and nobody could claim that they want to maybe make other places, and the regime has come and gone. So by and large, like what they are saying, that El Rufai has said in Kaduna, bringing the issue of a Muslim or Christian. What El Rufai has said, if you listen to it very well, what he was saying that being a Muslim ticket has no any way right to infringe on any religion. Any religion that thinks that have been infringed, let them come out and say this is where they have been infringed. What they are taking is good governance. That was what El Rufai was saying. It has nothing to do with either religion or religion. It is a good governance. So what I'm trying to bring this morning is that we should shun the issue of religion. We should stop eating it politically. When we stop eating it, then it's down. Then we bring up. Like we have been saying, if we think the federation cannot go, let us go on regional. Because if you all those agitating for Oduduwa Republic, if they are in Southwest, will they be talking of Oduduwa? All those who are talking of Biafra, if they are in the Eastern region, will they be talking of Biafra? All those who are talking Arewa, if they are in Northern region, will they be talking of Biafra? So if we are to go on regional government, let us all advocate democratic, what do you call it, presidential system of government. Let us go back to regional. After all, every region has its own minerals, resources.
All right.
We have gold, we have gas, we have petrol all over the country. So let us go on developing that. People who think that they are using their own resources, every region has been blessed with religion. Maybe if we focus on that, it will down the tension of maybe religion, maybe tribal or whatever. That's
all right, Ali.
I think we should now be advocating. Let us go on regional government.
All right, Ali. Welcome to you.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Haruna speaking from Abuja here.
Welcome, Haruna. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just want to clear some air. Somebody said somebody get promotion using Muslim name. I doubt. You could have asked.
I asked him where exactly, and he just,
it's a
the
lie.
answer was not
it's
given.
Not possible.
So.
It's not possible. It's just creating or looking for a niche where there's no niche. Then he was saying, all those things, issue of religious, it is a personal something. It's not something government can impose on anybody. No way. Even my boss in office, a Christian, cannot. He knows I'm a Muslim. He can't. Even he will relate very well. He can't tell me what to do, what not. It's official work. So when my promotion comes, he will now say because I'm a Muslim, you're not praying. It's not possible now. It's a lie. Then that there was a bill in National Assembly trying to regulate Christian is a lie too. Because it is not possible. It is not possible. Nobody will present that bill.
I gave details. I gave details of that bill earlier after he was done speaking about it, and that's to set a standard for practice of the religion.
Of religion, not Christian, not Muslim, standard. So all those things. So the politics has come and gone. We use whatever the religious to whatever to campaign or it has come and gone. At the end of the day, Peter Obi will dine with Tinubu, and Tinubu will dine with Oratico, all those things. We should learn how to move on with the masses. Because these people they know where to meet and do their things. It's just all those we see in news, social media is just a gimmicks. So at the end of the day, they will still sit down in one place and take their wine and rejoice together and go on. So we should learn how to move on our life and stop disturbing the media.
All right. Thank you, Haruna. Welcome to you.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to you. What's your name, please?
Yeah, it's very speaking.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Yeah, as I was saying, Itodo,
Mm-hmm.
50 years, making it 10 years, that federal government and the power sign an agreement. That after 10 years, they will renew the agreement. And I'm feeling, and I'm begging the media, all these are activists, to join hands and tell government does not sign anything about energy. Let the state, let the state generate their own power, please. We have suffered enough. Every time, every year, every month, national grid fall down, this and that. Nigeria cannot have power under this national grid. And we thank God that the former president has signed it that every state to generate and distribute their own energy.
All right.
So you people should help. You people should help mass free so that every state will generate their own power.
All right, Jerry.
Cannot depend on the national grid again. Please, I'm begging God, I'm begging all the Nigerians that believe in me, that the Nigerians will have life again. They should not sign that agreement. They should not renew that agreement again, please. They should gather this state. Let the state generate their own energy.
All right,
That's my
Jerry.
own take.
Thank you, Jerry. And looking at your WhatsApp messages right here, Tunde from Shika Airport Road says, it would be nice to hear Mr. Selassie talk the way he spoke this morning. Nigeria shall be great again under the renewed hope agenda. And, okay, trying to get to your message. You say, good morning, Dickin. Wait for that to come through so I can read it out. Let's take this call. Welcome to you.
God bless you.
Can you move away from your device? Good morning.
I've done that.
All right. Thank you. What's your name?
Mr. Itodo, I greet you again. This is Sisi the Good Man.
Welcome, Sisi.
Yes, still calling from Kubwa. I still greet all listeners. Yes, I want to start by congratulating Justice of Peace. See, we are too wise to be deceived in this part of the world. We are too educated to be deceived in this part of the world. We are too sophisticated to be deceived in this part of the world. You know my joy.
What's your
It
joy?
is getting clearer by the day. It is getting clearer by the day. This is what we saw years ago. And it is coming out. Some people are still telling us to stop this thing.
All right, Sisi.
Why can't you come out openly? Why can't you come out openly and condemn the comment of Erufai and his co-travelers?
Well, a lot of people actually came out to condemn that statement and the video making the rounds.
The girl that was murdered in Sokoto or where? How many of them came out to I think Abubakar came out and you saw how they followed him. See, we have two, in fact, what they are trying to cause now is religious war.
All right, Sisi. Let's wrap it up right there. And looking at your messages right now on WhatsApp, greetings. Nigeria must do a good job to ensure that the gas-run buses work. They are working in Egypt, and Nigeria should not be an exception. The idea did not fly during the last administration, but should do that right now. Banky from Otako. All right, thank you for your thoughts right there. And this one says the title of my open mic. I think I took this earlier, so I wouldn't be able to take it again. Mr. Ike says, my open mic is centered upon the divisive nature of religion in Nigeria. Believe me, you shall see all these Egyptians no more. Sunnis, covetousness, and bigotry are mainly prime elements of self-defeat and subjugation. Wait a minute. Well, okay. That's how you're deciding to end your thoughts. And Nancy says, my open mic is on the Nigerian government trivializing fraud instead of forensically determining the criminals and punishing them. They end up punishing the innocent people. Why is it that if Nigeria cannot block the leakages and stop smuggling of PMS to neighboring West African countries, the poor, helpless Nigerians have to suffer? The subsidy regime was so corrupt and the whole government cannot identify the culprits. retrieve the money and continue with the social service. This slap on the wrist is why some ministers can pull a stunt like this. It's only going to get worse if no consequence for wrongdoing is done. Mental illness and suicide are on the increase. God will save us. And that's what Nancy is saying this morning. All right, I think it's a good place to leave the conversation right now. Thank you so much for being a part of it. We have a sponsored segment coming through shortly from Shelter Gold. So ensure that you stay tuned to get the information that they'll be sharing with us this morning.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
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 This is Nigeria Info.